All right, guys, it's Eddie of Fliptroniks, and I'm going to be going over if you should ever borrow money to buy crypto. Now, you absolutely should, and I'm going to explain why. Also, as I'm going over this, if you guys could smash a like button on this video, I would definitely appreciate it. Now, I'm going to be pulling up 3 different accounts that I have. The first one here is going to be on Coinbase. Now, Coinbase does have a borrow feature, but I've honestly never used it before, so I've never borrowed money on Coinbase. But what I wanted to show you here is that there are a couple different ways that you can, make money in crypto. The first way would be swing trading and constantly trading. And I did this actually with just my own money on Coinbase, but there's a much easier way to do this, right? You can do it with borrowed money. So I'm going to show you this example here on Robinhood. Now, Robinhood might not have a lot of cryptocurrencies, but what they do have is the opportunity to borrow money at a really low interest rate. So currently they charge 2.5%. So to put that into perspective for everybody, right now I've borrowed about $30,000 and I'm paying less than $85 a month on that borrowed money. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but the interest rate is just so low on here that, it's insane. Now, I'm going to show you an example of how I've used borrowed money on Robinhood to make really big returns. Now, there is a risk to doing this, and I want to explain the way to do this responsibly, right? You should never borrow more than like 20 or 30% of the cash balance that you have in your account. So as an example here, let's say you have $10,000 in Robinhood. You don't want to borrow more than $2,000 or $3,000. You don't want to over leverage yourself, because then, if things go completely wrong for you, then you're going to put yourself in a bad spot and you can get like a margin call. But if you do this responsibly, then yeah, you could definitely magnify your returns. And I'm going to show you one example here with Ethereum. And I'm going to basically show you like the upside to this, and there's actually just a lot more upside to it. But earlier this year, I bought 29,000 worth of Ethereum. 25,000 of that 29,000 was borrowed money. So I was using Robinhood's money on this trade. I ended up holding on to Ethereum, doing a swing trade for about 3.5 weeks, and then I made a profit, or I sold for 39,000. So I made $10,000. Now that was 35%. So if I didn't borrow that additional $25,000, I would have only had $4,000 in Ethereum. I would have made $1,400. But because I borrowed that $25,000 and used Robinhood's money, the borrowed money, I made $10,000, which is $8,600 more. So I think that you're probably starting to understand, the power here of borrowing money if you do it responsibly. Now, like I said, Robinhood might not have a lot of cryptocurrencies currently, but you could also withdraw that money if you wanted to, and then put it into Coinbase or somewhere else as well. So it's not like you have to buy those coins on Robinhood. You could buy them somewhere else and just take that money and move it around. Okay, and then we've got BlockFi. BlockFi's got a little bit of a higher interest rate, and they do like a 50% collateral of what you have in your account. So this isn't going to be as good as Robinhood, but at the same time, BlockFi is pretty awesome, guys. You can actually earn some free interest on your crypto here as well, and the interest rate might be a little bit higher than Robinhood, but it's not that much higher, and it's still a really good deal. I'd recommend checking out both these. I have yet to do a loan on BlockFi, but I am going to get around to it pretty soon once I have around like 10K in my account. But just to kind of recap here and just really put this into perspective, borrowing money sounds like it's risky, but like I said, if you do this responsibly, then yeah, you could definitely make money with it. And a lot of people borrow money to make money. It's not like this is anything new. People do this all the time, and rich people do this all the time. So I would definitely recommend it, guys. Okay, anyways, if you want to, like I said, smash like button. If you didn't, please subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, and we'll see you in the next one.